Hello everybody, this is Julie again from Diamond Cloud Studio, and today I want to do some swatching, and then I'm going to have a little mini haul at the end to share with you. So it's a beautiful day here in New Hampshire, and I have all the windows open in our apartment, and there may be some outside noise, hopefully not too much, but it's just so beautiful I can't not have the windows open. So I have some things here to swatch that are from mostly from my birthday. That was back in March. And then I have some other more recent things. So I'm going to use this sketchbook. This is one of the Royal Talons. And we got a page marked out here. We're going to do the watercolors last. So we're going to do all the pens first. So I think I can bring you in closer. Maybe not that close. Okay, how about that? That looks about good. All right, let's start with the Tombos. I have 4 more for my collection. A 933, 757, 817, and 837. These two colors look an awful lot alike. I'm not sure what I was thinking. We'll see what they look like swatched out, because a lot of times with Tombow, the color of the caps don't look anything like what the actual ink does, and same with the other end of the pencil. Now, I should have had this out before, but this is my collection of Tombows. I don't even think these will fit in here. I'm not sure, but that's going to kind of be it. So this is just a little Dollar Tree container, and it's really great for these because you're supposed to store them flat. So I have not bought any sets. I actually bought a couple sets and returned them because I decided there were just too many in there that I didn't care about or were duplicates. So you can print this off the Tombow website, and it has all the color numbers and names. I hear people say that Tombow doesn't have color names for their pens. They do, they're just not on the pens. So we can actually look, and I'll tell you what colors it is that I'm swatching. I've already marked them on here, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Let's start with the first one. 933. Yes, I've already marked them on here, so. Okay, here we go with the noise. I actually have to get a pair of reading glasses, which not seem to be anywhere near me, so I'll have to pause for a second. Okay, I'm back. I can't do anything without reading glasses. I don't have bifocals. They, I just don't think I'd ever get used to them. So let's look at the colors right away. This is, whoops, 757, and that is 757 Port Red. So let's swatch this one out. Now, of course, I tested these in the store to make sure they worked. And let's try the little end here. Oh, that's pretty much the same color. Sometimes they're very different. All right, that's very pretty. So then the next one, 817, and that is mauve or mauve, depending on where you live, how you pronounce it. Oh, that's very pretty pink. I don't think I really had any pinks. Well, these seem very true to the ends. Now that's not bad, but it's much darker. It's not bad either. Okay, this one is 933. We'll find it on here, 933. No, not, yeah, 933. Oh, I don't have this one on here. Huh, 933, orange. Okay, well, then first, I'm going to go ahead and mark it here, and then I will outline it later. Wait a minute. What? I messed up. I put it under 993, and it actually was chrome orange. I am dyslexic, so sometimes I switch numbers. So this one will have to be crossed out. I'll probably never buy that, so jeez. That's funny. Now that's a pretty good orange. I wanted an orange for fall leaves, but I didn't want anything too like super bright. Cap doesn't look exactly like it, but not bad. All right, so the last one, 837, is wine red. Let's see what this one looks like. That is an awful lot like that. That makes that one look purple. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking there. Those are awfully close, but oh well. So those are my Tombos. Let's see if they fit in the box. It's going to be very close. Oh boy, they do. All right. There you have it. I can't get another Tombow pen. They will not fit. I have a warm gray and I wanted a cool gray. Oh, I did get it. Oh no, I got the cool gray. I want the warm gray, but I haven't been able to find it anywhere. But now I guess I can't get it anyway, so we will just stick with those. Katie Moody is one of my favorite YouTubers, and she does beautiful landscapes with Tombows, and that's why I bought them. So I'm wanting to watch a bunch of her videos and kind of draw along with her, but I couldn't really do that until I got enough of a range of colors that I thought I'd be happy. So I think I am now. All right, next up is going to be these Milan Blackwood Big Lead Copper pencils that I got from Blick. And I'm going to need an X-Acto to open. Now, of course, I could have done this before. I just didn't think about it. Oh, boy. Sorry for the delay. There we go. I think I got it. I don't really want to destroy the box, but I doubt I'll keep them in the box. But let's see. What does it say? They're made in Spain. And they're colored pencils. All right. Ooh, they're so pretty. I've never had anything like this. Never had anything with black wood. Oh, and they're sharpened really long. I like that a lot. And the colors look pretty interesting. Does it say? Nope, they do. Nope, they all have the same number. So they don't have numbers or color names unless they're on the box. And it's all in Spanish, so if it is there, I can't read it. All right, so we'll start with these. Let's start with the, whatever this is. This must be like a coppery color, maybe. Move this up here. Very smooth. Oh, that's beautiful. And it does look like a coppery brown. Very pretty. All right, this looks like a purple. And very smooth and very pretty. This looks like black. Yep. See if we can go dark. Let's press a little bit harder and get a lot darker marks. And we've got a beautiful green, kind of a turquoisey green. I don't remember how much these cost, but they were on clearance, and that's probably the only reason I bought them. It was just something fun and different for my birthday. And I was just looking for something else to add to my order to get free shipping, probably. Oh, I love pink, so this is very pretty. And the last one is white. Probably won't show up here. We'll try it. Let's try it over one of the colors. Oops. Nope. That is not showing up there either. So I don't know about the white one. But I'll have to try it on some black paper. I think I have some right here. Oh, yes, I do. Let's try it out on some black paper. Not bad. Not great, though. All the other colors are gorgeous. Let me lift them up so you can see them close. I should have done that with the Tombow markers, too. Yeah, so these were just a fun thing to get for my birthday. So I'm glad I got them. And I think I'm going to put them back in the box if I can without too much trouble. Yeah, we usually have tons of deliveries happening, like Amazon trucks, UPS trucks, FedEx trucks. We have dogs barking, all kinds of noise around here. It's been very quiet, so I kind of expected it to get really noisy because I was going to start to film, so I'm glad it hasn't. All right, let's see next. Now this, I've kept this in a bag because I always see people on YouTube videos showing their pencils from Blick in these little plastic bags, and I always thought it was so cool how they come, so I've kept them in there all this time. So I'm going to open it up. I'm not going to cut it because I just think it's so cool. All right. Take them out. Now I didn't order the orange. Don't ask me why, but it's in my cart at Blick, and I'm getting the orange. So these are the Caran d'Ache Fluo neon pencils, and they're super thick. And that's what kind of intrigued me about them. I like that they're thick. And then, you know, I'm on this neon kick. This is actually the first neon stuff I bought. All right, so let's try this one. Wow. Of course, oh, super smooth. So much smoother than those, even though I thought those were smooth when I was doing them. A little bit of dust. Oh my goodness, look at that. So gorgeous. Yeah, super soft, so you're getting some little flakes, which is fine with me. And the yellow. Whoa. Oh, I can't wait to get the orange now. So I'll have to put the orange right here. And I'll label all this stuff later. Writing is pretty hard on my arthritis in my hands, so even swatching is hard. I may have to take a break during this before I can finish. We'll see. But let me hold those up. Oh my goodness, just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I used to have a set of Caran d'Ache pens way back in the 80s, and I colored pencils, the aquarelle ones, and I used them up a lot, and they were all really short, and I ended up giving them away, and I really regret that because I really can't afford too much of their products. Very pricey for me. But I think on my next Blick order, I'm gonna get the orange, and then I'm gonna get a luminance, and then one other one. I think just the aquarelle. Just so I can say I have a couple of them. Oh, and I'm getting one of those, the pen cases that they have. Not pen cases, sorry, pen tins. The silver tins with the red writing on them, to put these in and a few other specialty pens. Okay, this is something I got at Five Below. It was in my last art haul. They were $3.25. Crazy art, nothing fancy, but of course, neon, and they had some different colors. So now I'll since I just swatched those gorgeous ones from Caran d'Ache, we'll see what I think of these. Let's see, I want to make sure I guess I'm going to have to go up a little bit. All right, let's start. Well, let's not start with green. Let's start with blue. Doesn't really look neon to me at all. Let's see, there's a light blue and a dark blue. Oh no, this is purple. They feel pretty nice, but they certainly do not look neon to me. Oh, okay, this one does. And maybe there's just certain colors that they can't make. I don't really know much about neon. Okay, and then we got a dark green. Oh, that's even kind of brightish. These are definitely not as smooth. Of course. We got one, yeah, let's see. 3 oranges. These look the same. Ooh, very pretty. But you can see they don't really cover as well. They don't have as much pigment in them, but they were only $3, so. All right, let's check this one out. And it's just a darker orange. And I'm not pressing real hard either. You can definitely get more color if you press hard, but that's hard on my hands. Now, I don't know if this is red or another orange. Oh, this is like a pink. Again, I don't think these have names. Oh, they do. So sorry. This is called Inferno Orange. Let's go back. Blazing Blush, which would be that one. Then Atomic Melon, Afterglow Green, Luminous Lime, Voltage Violet. I love these names. And Laser Beam. Very cool. All right, so then we'll do this one, which is Explosive Pink. Very interesting that they have names. I love it. Okay, Fiery Fuchsia. So we got 3 pinks. So I like that because I love pink. That doesn't look neon at all. And the last one, Meteor Shower, which will look very neon because it's yellow. I think there's just some things that, did I do this one? Yes. Let's see, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Yes, I did them all. Okay, let's see. I can show you this. Some of them are, this one anyway, is cracked. So it's just a thin coating of like plastic on top. Nothing fancy, but let me pull them up here close so you can see them. I gotta make sure I'm getting them in the camera. Jeez. Okay. Nothing great, but fun. I'm glad I bought them. It was fun to try them out. And I'll probably keep, even though some of these aren't really neon, I'll probably just keep them all together. Or I might even get rid of the ones that aren't neon. Like, I don't think the purple is neon, that dark green. So who knows? I give away things to friends, or I give them to kids that I know in our building, or I give a lot of art supplies to savers. Okay, the next thing I'm going to swatch, and the last thing, is this set of Artisto watercolor metallic and chameleon colors, but I'm gonna have to take a little break and rest my hands. So I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, I'm back. I've rested my hands a little bit, and I do talk about having arthritis a lot. And I also have problems with my elbows from using a paper cutter for hours and hours every day for my Etsy shop. And so this was something I got for my birthday, but I didn't show it as part of the haul, my birthday haul, because it isn't art related, but it really kind of is, because these things have changed my life. My sister-in-law bought me these. This is the second pair she bought me. I haven't opened this one yet. They're called Tommy Copper compression gloves, and they're from Amazon. They are expensive. I will tell you, I think they're $30 or more, but they have literally changed my life. So it just helps my hands so much. My hands were so swollen. If you remember, I resized my rings from a size 7 to a size 10. And I was going to resize this ring also, but it was just too much money at the time, so I waited. And thank goodness I did, because these compression gloves have helped the swelling in my hands so much. Look at how loose they are now. Oops, I have that on backwards. They're so loose that sometimes they'll actually just fall off if I shake my hand. So thank goodness I did not resize this diamond and emerald ring that my husband gave me. See, you can see it's a little bit tight, but it holds them on and I don't have to worry about losing them now. So I saved $350 plus it's keeping my ring safe. So these gloves have helped me out amazing. I wear them every day and I have to wash them like almost every other day. I don't wear them out because they just get too dirty. But my first pair I've had since maybe the beginning of the year, so only like 4 months, and they're kind of really wearing out. But I absolutely live in them. So, okay, we're gonna get back to swatching. We're gonna do these watercolors, and this is my little bowl today for my water. I had water in it, but then I couldn't tip it to show it to you guys, so I poured it out. This little guy's from Hobby Lobby. Oh, shoot. All right. Hold on while I wipe up my drip. This little guy is from Hobby Lobby. He was $6.99 and he was in the planter section, but he doesn't have a hole in the bottom, so I'm not sure about that. But I got him on sale for like 40% off, so it was like $3 and something. I just thought he was so cute. And the paintbrush, where's my paintbrush? The paintbrush just sits, you know, you can sit it like this, or, you know, it won't roll off, so it's really cute. All right, now I'm going to pour some water back in him so we can get to swatching. I don't think I need much. Put him to the side here. You can't really see him when he's sitting up. Okay, these are still in the box. I showed these in my birthday haul. These are a set that I bought for myself just for fun. I had wanted them forever and they were just too expensive, and then they went on sale. Let's see. American made company, Dover, Delaware. I like that. That's wonderful. All right. Oh, I forgot. It comes with watercolor paper. Oh, 5 black sheets, 5 white, 300 grams, 140 pounds, acid free. Well, I'm not going to be, I'll save that. Perfect for a landscape. Okay, I love the tin. Just the tin itself is amazing. Look at that. And if you haven't seen my birthday haul video, there's a brush in here, which I've never had one with the push on it, so that'll be interesting. A paintbrush, a metallic marker, a sponge, 3 mixing wells, and a swatch card in white and black. I will not be doing those on camera because I know I'll make a mistake. And then it has some information about Artistro. They make a lot of different products. And then here's their swatch sheet, which I like. Don't have to laminate it or anything. It's already laminated. And then here are our colors. Now, I know metallics are kind of hard to get activated, so I'm going to do a little bit of water in each one. Let me set this up right here. We'll do that. Move these things out of the way. All right. So I'm going to use my little pipette. I got 25 of these for, I don't know, $3 at Hobby Lobby. So you just stick them in the water and you suck a little bit water up, and then you can just drop a drop or two. Now, I'm not expecting these to be anything amazing. Those look like the exact same color blue. I like these things better than spray. I do have spray, but the problem was, oh geez, that's too much. The problem with spray is it goes all over everywhere. I don't mind it because this is plastic, but when it's metal, I don't like it because I don't want my stuff to rust. All right, so let's move those over here. And I'm gonna sit down and get everything situated. And let's see what we got. All right. Oh, I probably should have some black paper out, huh? Didn't think about that. All right, I'll use this. Excuse me. This is just heavyweight paper. It's not anything, it's not for water. It's almost impossible to find watercolor black paper. It's too expensive. So, all right, I'll do it on the white and then I'll do it on the black. Okay, this looks like it wet very well. Wow, it shows up on here. Let's see what color this is. That might be handy. Oh, all right. Glass slipper. It's supposed to be blue. What? Looks white to me. All right, let's bring it over here. Oh, there we go, guys. Look at that. Are you seeing that? Yes. Okay. Wow. I'll lift these all up at the end. That is beautiful. All right, next is Rainforest Magic. Ooh, I like that name. Oh, these are just so creamy and activated. Oh, that's even pretty on white. Like that. All right, let's try it on our black. Whoa, now to me, at my angle, it looks yellow. Yeah, it does. I don't know what it looks like on camera, but it's really cool. Oh, now here, look at this. When I wiped it on my paper towel, look at that green. So that's very different also. All right, next color up is Leprechaun Gold. I don't even know if I should bother swatching these on white, but... Now these are the chameleon colors. So there's supposed to be several colors in here. And what did I say it was called? Leprechaun Gold. Oh, shoot. See why I can't swatch on camera? Well, we'll just leave that mixed in because it doesn't matter. Cannot. I can't do it. Wait a minute. Oh, yes, I need to do it over here. See, I cannot be trusted to swatch even on just paper. Okay, that definitely has some blue in there. All right. Oh, and look at the paper towel. It comes out brown. That must be the gold part. I always wipe on paper towel before I go in my water just to help keep my water cleaner. All right, next color is Violet Tiara. It looks like pink to me, so. It looks like a very light pink there. And let's go here. Ooh, definitely purple. Wow. Still on camera. Okay, I'm doing good. This wiped nothing on the paper towel. No color at all. I'm impressed with these. These are a lot better than I expected they would be. I've been shopping at Five Below lately, and Five Below has some black paper, and I think I'm going to buy it. Okay, this one's called no, wait a minute. This one is called Dragon Fire. Oh, I'm guessing this is going to be absolutely gorgeous. Let's do it right on here. Look at that. Wow. Okay, right over here. That shows up a lot on the white paper. Definitely not like on the black, but. All right, last one. And this one is called Magic Wand. And on here, it looks very blue. So we shall see. I also have a maintenance request in. Oh my good. Look at that. Wow. It looks white in the pan. Oh my goodness. And it kind of looks white there. Wow. I am shocked. I got to bring this up closer to the camera. What I was going to say is I also have a maintenance request in. Our washer stopped working yesterday, kind of in the middle of a load. I was able to rinse it and spin it, but so I'm kind of worried they're going to show up in the middle of this, so hopefully they don't. Absolutely gorgeous colors. Oh my goodness. Love, love, love these. So definitely not anything to write home about on white paper. Even when you tip it, I don't really, maybe a little bit, you can see the shine, but that might just be because they're wet. But these are amazing. Just for these colors, this is worth it. All right, now I don't know if the other one's already, excuse me, dried up. We'll see. All right, let's see now. I need to move this up. I need to move this up and over. All right. And we'll get our black here. Oh, I guess I'm gonna have to use this side, because the other one's still very wet. All right, let's see if these have dried already or if they re-wet really easy. Oh yeah, they're just fine. All right, since there's so many of these, I think I'm just gonna do them all in the white, and then, no, that's silly. Because then I'd be rinsing my brush twice. Okay. Now this is just the opposite. This shows up more on the white than it does on the black. These are the metallic colors. So I guess I'd say don't expect too much from those. They do have names. It's weird because the names are kind of upside down. Ocean Spray was that one. All right, the next one is Space Blue. Now, I thought these two looked exactly alike, so we'll see. Nope, it's lighter. But kind of a lot alike. All right, this one's showing up. I know I'm off camera. This one's showing up a little bit better, but kind of streaky, so not that cool. All right, the next color is Shamrock Shine. Now, maybe if you had more water on these, if I would have used them right away instead of doing the other colors, I shouldn't have wet them until I was ready for them. I might get more pigment if I would have done that, but still pretty cool. All right, next color is Purple Haze. Oops. Kind of cool. Oh, it's kind of cool over that white pencil. All right. Next up is Flamingo Pink. Not that bright. Actually, no, this is Pink Lemonade. Sorry. Now, on the black doesn't show up much. Definitely more on the regular paper. We'll see what they look like when they dry. I think I'll be able to show it to you because I've got a haul to share, so they should dry. Okay, Flamingo Pink is this next one. Not very bright. But again, that could have something to do with I'm just not wetting them enough. Ooh, do you hear that? That's my Carolina Wren. Absolutely beautiful song. Okay. Very loud for a little guy. All right. I think these would do some cool galaxy paintings. All right, next up we've got Orange Sunrise and Ruby Slippers. All right, Orange Sunrise. Yeah, these are very weak, but again, it might just be because I don't have them wet enough. Yeah, see, the more water I put on, you can get more color. So don't judge these by what I'm doing right now too harshly. I think this set is worth it just for those 6, so I'm not really worried about what these are like. I have other metallic paints, but I did not have any chameleon colors. Okay, this one is Ruby Slippers. Am I still in here? I'm gonna be out of there. Okay, there we go. All right, Ruby Slippers. It doesn't really look red to me. Ugh, that looks brown. I suppose it's supposed to be like copper, but when I think of Ruby Slippers, I think of Judy Garland and Wizard of Oz, and those were bright, bright red. Oh, okay, here it looks more red. Interesting. All right, next up is, we have burnt orange and Midas Touch. That one's going to be awesome, I do believe. All right, Midas Touch. So again, this would be like gold. These all three look the same to me, at least on the white paper. Let's see what they do, what it does on the black. All right. Interesting. Kind of looks like orange to me. All right, we got 2 colors left. Nope, we got 3 colors left. I'm gonna just barely fit them on this page. All right. And this was, what I say, Midas Touch. Actually, that's what, no, sorry. Yeah, burnt orange Midas Touch. I was right the first time. A very bright yellow. Doesn't really look that fluorescent. Kind of looks greenish there. Let's see what it looks like on the black paper. Definitely yellow, not what I'd call gold, but pretty. Pretty, pretty. All right, we have 2 left. And we have silver and gold. All right. So I'm going to go out of order. I'm going to do this one first. Very weak, but probably just not wet enough. Probably should spray these. Yeah, I think these need to be sprayed before you use them. Like heavily sprayed so they really got wet. All right, that's not bad. It looks white though, more than silver, but hopefully I've got that in camera. All right, last one, gold. All right, sure my brush is clean. Put a bunch of water in here. Yeah, I would suggest spraying these and then letting them sit for a little bit. Not very noticeable on here, but I have a feeling this one might be pretty good over here. All right. I'm kind of running out of room. Oh, that is beautiful. That is a beautiful gold. I am very impressed. All right, let me hold these up on the black. Oh, that gold is magnificent. Really like that. Now these have somewhat dried and oh my goodness, they are beautiful. Look at the colors. Very beautiful. We'll get back to these when they're totally dry. Let's put this aside and I can lift this up and you can see these haven't dried yet either. But definitely everything's better on the black paper, but this almost reminds me of like a granulating paint. It's so beautiful. And then these are less impressive, not very impressive on the white or the cream paper at all. This is just Royal Talons. Probably should have put that in there. All right, so I'm gonna take a break, put all this away, and come back with my little mini haul. See you in a few. Okay, everybody, the paint swatches are drying and I've got my haul stuff here. One thing, I love doing haul videos, but if I can't videotape right away and I'm really excited about something, that's kind of a problem. So this time I was. So I actually opened this up and started using some of the stuff from Five Below, but we will go over here first. This is a watercolor book called No Excuses Watercolor by Gina Rossi. I don't know how to pronounce the last name. I'll just let you read it there. My sister-in-law just gave this to me. It was something she just had laying around, so I'm going to do a quick flip through here. It looks really good. It shows a photograph, colors, tells your colors, and then it just gives some information about birds. And then we have all kinds of, they're not all photographs, like, where's that one? This one is just a drawing. There's another drawing. I do birds. Then here's some, this is kind of art journaling. Kind of like what the Unexpected Gypsy does. If you watch her, I love her. She's one of the sweetest people in the world. Her name's Wendy. Look her up if you want some art journaling inspo and just some sweetness. Now I really like this. This is a step-by-step how to do a tree, and I'm interested. All I really care about painting is landscapes. I did paint a moth yesterday, which was really fun. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw the pictures. Didn't come out anything like the actual drawing that I was using as inspiration, but that's okay because I wasn't trying to copy it exactly. It still looks like a moth, so I'm happy. So anyway, landscapes are my favorite thing. So I love this. Very detailed. I really like this. I have a problem with not knowing what to paint first, second, third, and fourth. So, with my layers. So this is very helpful. And then there's just a whole bunch more other stuff in here. I'd love to paint an owl. Not interested in still life at all. I love Sandy Hester. She's another YouTuber I follow. And I love her landscapes, but she's really into still life right now, and that just doesn't excite me. So I'm hoping she goes back to landscapes at some point. I still watch all her videos. I also love her too. You can look her up. All right, and I should have started at the front, but... And it's just got some color charts, talks about watercolor paint, brushes. Filling a fountain pen, yeah, I'm not doing that. But, so it starts out materials, getting to know your paints, drawing for a successful painting, watercolor your way, inspiration. So this is a cute little book. She probably got out of Amazon. It's $24.99. She just had it laying around the house and gave it to me. So super excited. Thank you, Deb, if you happen to be watching this. And okay, so now we're going to Five Below. I already have a pad of this paper, but it doesn't look like this. It has a different cover. This one's much prettier. And then I also have this one, which is a small one, which they don't have right now. And I gave one of these away, and I'm kicking myself for it. So if they ever get them back in, I am definitely buying it. This paper, it's called watercolor. Of course, people who are really colorists would say this is not watercolor paper, but for me, it works just fine. You get 36 sheets. It's 300 grams. It's 9 by 12, pen, pencil, marker, acrylic, watercolor. I love this stuff. Now, you can actually see, maybe, I can't tell if you can see, but there is a light texture on it. And it's super thick. I actually bought, it's so thick. I bought the first one for cutting swatches to put inside my palettes. And then I've just used it a lot since then. And I was worried because they didn't have many left. I don't need another one right now, but they didn't have many left. And I was just worried that maybe they wouldn't get any more in, or they'd change the paper and it wouldn't be as nice. So I really like this. I don't know where this is made. Let's see if it says it's, oh, India. And distributed from Philadelphia. So anyway, I really like this paper. It's only $5 and you get so much. So if you're just a beginner or someone who just likes to play, Five Below has great paper. All right. Some of the stuff at Five Below, the art supplies, I wouldn't recommend. I have tried some different ones and given them away, but you know, the art supplies are geared for kids. So, all right. So now to the fun stuff. All right. I started out, I bought this pocketbook. It is, I've already started using it. So that's why there's stuff in here. All right. It just comes empty. It is a Lucky Charm purse. And I am not necessarily that big of a fan of Lucky Charms cereal, but it was my daddy's favorite cereal, and he ate it every day, and it just reminds me of him. And so anytime I find anything to do with Lucky Charms, I have to buy it because it's just reminds me of my daddy. If you don't know, I lost my daddy 3 years ago. He was 95, and I still miss him every day, and get really sad about him not being here. He was the most wonderful father anyone could ask for. So I just put one of my cool pens, a pad of paper in here. I'm actually surprised at how much space there is in this bag. And then I had to change wallets. My other wallet would fit in. It just didn't look good. So I pulled this little coin purse out. All I carry is my cards. There is like $3 in there, but I usually don't even have cash. And my phone fits in here fine. Can't show you that because I'm recording on my phone. Anyway, $5. I thought about taking these off and putting different straps on, and I tried a different strap and decided, hey, I'm okay with that super bright. Hey, it's neon green. No wonder I like it. So couldn't resist. Fun little purse for spring. I love to buy and wear cute, fun purses that are basically for kids, but I'm a kid at heart. So I did not buy this now. I bought this last summer, but I just thought I'd show it to you since we're talking about Lucky Charms. This is an absolutely gorgeous pencil case that I got at Hobby Lobby last summer. So I just thought I'd show you that. And okay, with this, I can put this aside for right now. With this, I also bought a thing of Lucky Charms pins, $3 for 4. Couldn't wait. Already used 3 of them, but I kept the packaging so you could see it. I took another one of my pencil cases that I have that happens to be green, and I put them on here. Look at these. These are metal. These two are metal. Absolutely gorgeous. And then this little cute leprechaun. And this is a pencil case that opens up at the bottom. This one's really nice. Pockets on both sides. The brand is Angoo, A-N-G-O-O, from Amazon, and they have all different colors. I'm a big corduroy fan. I'm a child of the 60s, so if you know, you know, we wore a lot of corduroy back then. So these are beautiful pins, and you got 4 for $3. So that's less than $1 a piece. Probably won't use this one. We'll probably just give this away. I have no problem giving stuff away that I don't want. Okay, that's kind of what I bought. Oh no, and then I also bought a Apple Watch band. I have a lot of Apple Watch bands. Right now I'm wearing one color on this side and another color on that side. I like to mix and match my band colors. I have orange, blue, yellow. Thinking I have another color, but I'm not sure. Anyway, my favorite color in a watch band is white. When my daughter first bought me my watch, she bought the Apple Watch with the white band. But the white band isn't really white. It's kind of a grayish white, which is okay. But my dream has always been a white one. But the problem with the Amazon watch bands, they get dirty and they get stained. And these things cost $50 a piece. Or, yeah, I think they're $49. So once my white one got so dirty, I just threw it away. You can't clean it. I tried everything there was to clean it, could not clean it. So I've always wanted a bright white one. Saw this at Five Below. I was looking for phone cases. Forget getting a phone case. If you got an iPhone 12, you can't get one. They got iPhone 6s, no 12s. They skip right over 12 and go to 14 and 16. And so you have to, if you have an iPhone 12, you just got to buy them on Amazon. I can't find them anywhere in any store. And I don't like to pay a lot for my cases because I like clear cases because my phone's white. So I like that to show through. And the clear cases turn yellow in about 3 months to the point where I can't stand them and I have to get a new one. So I started buying them on Amazon. This was $5.55. I'm getting off subject here. $5.55. I've already taken it out, put it on my watch, wore it a little bit. It feels exactly like the $50 one. I couldn't really tell any difference. The silicone is just as soft. When they slide in, they don't go in as smoothly as the Apple Watch band does. And the only difference I can see is instead of just one, whatever you call that thing, there's two on this. And they probably have to do that. They probably can't make it exactly like the Apple Watch. Anyway, for this price, I would recommend this. There was only one, and I bought a different one in pink glitter, and I couldn't stand the way it felt. I had to return that one. I went online. I would order like 5 of these. Nope, they don't have them anymore. This was the last one. So I'm happy I got it, but I'm saving it for special occasions. I know this is an art, so I need to move on. I need to move on here. Okay, I took my watch off. Okay, all right, so back to this. So I got my purse, so I went back in because I had to return the watch band, and then I started looking for other stuff. And look at this. I found a keychain in my initial in green that totally matches this purse. So I am hanging this on my purse, and I didn't take this off yet. So at least I have something that's still on there. All right, and then I was watching, I still got my receipt in here. I think I just went yesterday. I was watching a haul of somebody's who I can't think of her name. And she had went to Five Below and got this. And I thought it was so cute. I love oranges, lemons. And my store didn't have them. Well, this time they did. And I think these were, I got my receipt. I can tell you. It was only $2. Now, I collect fun little stationery. So you've got an eraser, a little pad, and then you've got a pen or a pencil. I'm not even sure. A pen. Yeah. So I'll probably never open this. It will just stay in my little cute stationery collection, which I don't think I've done a video on that, so I could do a video on that. I have a bunch from Target when they used to sell stationery, and now they don't anymore. It's so sad. All right. So, this was the tag off my bag. And then this was I didn't buy this when I bought the bag, but then I went back and I just had to have this. Now this is $5, which was probably too much. These are water bottle covers for your straw. And I have been using this water bottle that my daughter gave me when she moved to Puerto Rico. And it's insulated, it's metal inside, and it keeps, I fill it with ice and then I fill it with filtered water. Stays cold all night long and all day long. So I've been using this all the time. So actually, I think this might fit, and I might even use one of these on here when I take it outside. But I bought it for this, and I'm gonna somehow attach this to my little purse. So yes, I'm a kid at heart. So here's my haul. We'll leave that out. We'll put that in. And my cute little bag. So that's what I got at Five Below. So that is it for today. I think I'm going back to Five Below to get that black paper pad that I saw yesterday. But I don't think I'm going out today. So let's look quickly at the dried watercolors, if they're dry. They should be, yes. I'll try to tip it. These are pretty unimpressive down here. I'm still crazy about these. This one's my favorite. Those 2. And then, okay, you've already seen those. They didn't have to dry. This one is still wet, but look at that. It looks purple and blue at the same time. I'm just crazy about these. I don't know what these are going for, but I think maybe I paid 16 or 17 for them. I think they were like 25 at one point, and I was like, no way. So you could look them up and watch and see if they go on sale if you're interested in them. I just make a list of things that I like, and I keep it in my Amazon account, and I'm checking it every day to see if something's on sale. I'm obsessive about art supplies on Amazon. So again, these aren't impressive, but they're kind of cool. We'll see what I can do with them. So I think that's it for today. Thanks so much for watching. I did not have any idea this video was going to be over an hour long. Shocked. So I figured it was going to be about 20 minutes. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I don't know what my next one will be, but we'll see. Oh, do you want to see my moth before we leave? Excuse me. Here's my moth. This was a vintage picture that I cut out and made into a sticker. Here's mine. Of course, he looks nothing like that. My husband just kind of looked. And I'm like, it's not supposed to look like that one. If you don't look at that, you can know it's a moth, and that's all that matters. And these were the 4 pens I used. This was the black, light, and dark. And then I used a dark yellow, a bright yellow. And then this was a Koh-i-Noor 3-colored pencil. That one's not watercolor, but these were. So that's it for today, folks. Thanks so much for coming by and watching. Love everybody. And I'll see you soon. Bye.